All right, this video is for Chuck. You and I had a conversation a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. But it's top secret, so Anna Maria, if you're watching this, turn it off right now. That video's not for you, so you gotta turn it off right now. I'll wait. All right, Chuck, here we go. I'm gonna show you some stuff. All right, Chuck, we had a discussion the other day. You had a surprise for Anna Maria at some point. So I was down here doing some business, so I figured I would come out here and show you the ropes out here so you look like a champ when you bring her down here. I'm trying to put the drone up and do some real touristy stuff, and I'll go eat lunch and check out some restaurants, and we'll see if I help you out on your vacation. Okay, so out here on the pier, which is super cool, what's really interesting is if you look out here, you can see Tampa. I believe that's Tampa because there's a stadium out there. Let me see if I can zoom in all the way. See that? You see Tampa and the stadium out in the distance. Over this way would be kind of like St. Pete and that area. Right there would be like St. Pete. That's where I stayed last night. Let me zoom back out. So you see the highway that crosses over. This is I drove over this to get over here. Almost dropped my glasses. And it comes around over there. And you can see there's you can buy some fishing supplies here if you want to do some fishing. I looked out here, some really clear water. It's pretty cool. Anyways, hopefully that wasn't too wobbly, but I'll do like a wide angle pan. So that'd be like, say there's some sort of island over there, and then this looks like St. Pete area, Tampa, the bridge going over, and then Bradenton would be down there, and then you come over. And just so you know, when you come over into the island, a lot of the locals told me that the traffic gets kind of crazy because it's just a 2-lane road. So I ran into that myself coming over here, so just take your time coming in. And they said right before around sunset you're gonna catch a lot of traffic trying to get out of here, so just be ready for that. It's a 2-lane road, so just enjoy yourself. Here's the other side looking at Anna Maria. You can kind of check out the beach houses. You can also see there's another pier up there on the north side. Not as much going on up there. This main pier has a restaurant on it as well.
See, he put his feelers around my fingers. Looks like they have these buses that cruise around town, get you around. But I have a different transportation suggestion. I'll show you in a minute. So this waterfront restaurant, should I show you the menu? It says it's seafood, so let's go up and look at it. It's like a lot of lobsters, fried green tomatoes, tuna sashimi, turkey and brie. And there's some other stuff over here. Alright, looks like some good stuff there. There's some architecture. These ones are right across the street from the water. See, they all have the upper decks. Some of them have the, this one down here is the very top deck on it, so they can look out over the trees that are on this side. Alright, so I might have been wrong about this pier. Looks like it does have some stuff going on with it. Let's go check it out. See the other pier down there? That's the city pier, the big one that we were just at. And you come down here and let's go see. So there's a restaurant down here. They have Mahi Mahi. It's like a little place. Yeah. A little bar. Alright, let's check out the view from this pier. Can't see Tampa out there. The bridge. So we're heading north on the island on the east side. Looks like we're getting close to the tip up there, which seems like there's a big beach up there, so we'll see how that goes. But you see some more architecture. There's a cool spiral staircase over there. Some more neat buildings. Okay, we're up on the north end of the island now, and they told me that these little walkways are pretty much on each street, so almost in between every other house has one of these little walkways that takes you out to the beach, at least on the north and west side of the island. It seemed like the east side was set up a little bit different, but here we go. Look at this nice big patch up here. Alright, so got out here. I had a comment. The sand is amazing. It's like St. Pete Beach, almost like Clearwater sand. It's so soft. It is really, really cool sand. So this North Beach seems pretty quiet up here. It's a pretty good hike to get in here from the road. And it seems like more like the people that live up here are the ones that come out here. It kind of separates you from the pack a little bit, it seems like. But, oh, trying to get a view of it there. Very cool sand. And this northern part, it's a little bit of a hike, but it's worth the seclusion and get a little more of a private beach feel up here. Alright, so I'm down here on Gulf and Magnolia. Here's like some gift stores, a little ice cream, some sandbar restaurants. There's a couple little restaurants down here. This is the west side, a little more south of that top tip that we were at, the northern tip. It looks like it's more of a touristy spot, so we'll go and check out this beach. Some cool architecture down here. Almost looks like what you see up in the northeast a little bit. And you can always spot a couple of Californians that decided to move down here. Not in this street, but I'll show you an example. Here, this one's beautiful. It's got the pink and teal and the dolphins in there. That beach comes all the way down here. Some cool houses out here. Oh, the sand is still super soft. Look at that. Looks like the waves are a little higher on this side than the northern side. Again, we're on the west side. The last beach was up there around the corner. We came south on the west side. There you go. There's a Californian right there. You can see it by the architecture. So a little inside baseball from some architects that I learned from. So there you go. You can spot them. California moved into the place. Check out that mailbox. Alright, so I like some inside baseball here. If you want to look like a local, get a golf cart. I stopped by this place here. Got a golf cart. Met these guys here. And here we go. So there it is. We'll get back to it. Fun and more rentals. So I saw this place when I was driving into town, and it was like kind of, I just spotted the golf carts. I was like, oh, that looks like a good idea. And he rented it to me. He said, you know, plug him in the video, so I did. But he gave me kind of the lay of the land. He has a map in there. He can kind of tell you about everything that's going on. And I got it for $75 for the half day, but I got here like at 1. So anyways, good deal. And I looked, as I drove up north, I saw more golf cart rental places and some other little kind of weird little car things that looked interesting. Some were electric. The one I got is gas, so it kind of like puts around. It's kind of cool, actually. You'll hear it in the videos. But great deal, cool people, and they gave me a great deal on it. But if you want to like look like a local when you're driving around, it's the way to go. Because parking is kind of crazy here. They don't charge you for parking in most spots, but you can pull off the side of the road real easy. And if you have the golf cart, you can just slide in these little tiny spots, and it makes it really easy to go through. Plus, you can park in the parking lot here, and then you just cruise around your golf cart, and it makes things really easy. And then they treat you like a local somewhat. Anyways, they because all the locals have golf carts here. The speed limit is 25 here, so the golf cart does that and keeps you out of trouble, because the police don't have anything else to do here except for give tickets. So I suggest the golf cart is a lot of fun and keep you out of trouble, and you can park easier and get around a lot faster. So here's the area where the golf cart rental is. Some extra shopping down here. Alright, so I'm like at the crossroad where you come into town. That's like the bridge that brings you into town. So this seems to be like the tourist trap right here. They got this sign here for Manatee Beach, and it has all this good stuff. Looks like everyone's in there, packed in there. It's like where all the tourists go, but like I said, I came in from that way and I went that way. That takes you up to the North Beach up there. That seems to be the place to go. Let's go check out this place here. So here's this area where you first pull in town. If you go straight, this is where you end up. It's like the public beach. Lots of people. Let me show you the golf cart parking. See, like, park right there. You have to park it like a regular car, but look how easy it is to just slide into that spot. It makes things real easy. All right, let's go check out this part, Manatee Beach. There's some information on all the birds around here. It's like all the standard stuff. Looks like they have some food, cabanas. They have a big lifeguard tower. Look at that tower. Nice. Okay, so this is definitely the touristy beach. There's lots of people up here. Yeah. Still beautiful though. Beautiful water, beautiful sand. Even though I do see a lot more seashells down on this one. Oh yeah. But you can see there's just a lot more people. So there's a cabana over there. Is like eating on the beach and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. But if you want seclusion, go to that place I just showed you up north. Alright, so I came south from Manatee Bay. Just want to kind of see if it gets any less people down here, you know? It's called Tortuga. Sorry. Manatee's down there. I don't know, it's probably like a mile or so. I saw this kind of cool little structure here. It's called Tortuga. Get this nice little place to hang out. This all appears to be public. And it's a short walk to the beach. And the sand is still amazing. There's some cabanas over here that might be pretty cool. There's still a good amount of people, but not as busy as that Manatee place. But this might be a cool place for a picnic. There's some cabanas here. It definitely gets you away from the pack a little bit. I also saw a cool restaurant. I'll go back and get that restaurant. It's like a barbecue place, just like a half a block from here. But something to consider. Oh, here on Tortuga, it looks like they have these chairs just stacked up, so you can just take them out there. And I'll show you where I parked since I have the golf cart. I just parked right on the side right there. It's real easy. As long as you're off the road and parked straight, they say it's all good. So there it is. Nice and easy. You just pulled off the road. Okay, so there's that Manatee place, which is like very touristy for beachfront dining. But I found this place here. Again, we're going down the southwestern coast here. And this place looks more tame. And it's right here on the beach. Looks like a great place to eat. It's just south of that Tortuga place. That picnic area that I pointed out. This place looks pretty happening. I'll go check out the menu. So I kept coming south down here on the west side, Gulf side, and it's called Cortez Beach. They got a lot of parking and stuff, but man, it looks pretty cool down here. There's not a lot of people, and they all have each like little section has these piers that come out. Just really cool. There's like these concrete bars, looks like to preserve the beach. I've seen that in other places. These are nice. Bunch of little, there's 3 of them that I can tell. Unless you just kind of walk out here. Not all the hubbub of those other piers are up on the northeast side. You can walk right out to the waves like this. I definitely have to recommend Cortez. Cortez Beach is a good place to go, I'd have to say here. Let's see if we catch the big waves. Looks like this is where the waves break right here. And just so you know, I do know my camera work is terrible, and I'm all over the place with this thing, so hopefully you're enjoying this. Alright, so I got all the way down to the southern tip of the island. So down there's the southern tip. You can see there's like a bridge down there. There's a bridge right there. So now coming back up from the southern tip up on the east side. So you can kind of see what's over here. Walking out on this pier, you see the land on the other side. Looks like there's another island over there. That's pretty interesting. Look at that house. A couple houses on that island. I'd imagine you can only get to those by boat. But there's some birds down here I want to go check out. Let's go see what's up with these birds. Kind of like cleaning themselves and hanging out, waiting for someone to drop a fish, I think. There's a lot of fishermen out here. So, it's like there's a couple places up here on the east side, so I'll keep driving and see what else I see on this east side, but I think we almost saw everything. And then I'm gonna pick out a place to eat. I think I'm gonna go to that one that's right on the beach. That was the nicer of it, not the manatee one, but the Bayside or whatever it was. That one seemed pretty nice, so we'll stop in and try out a restaurant here soon. So down here on the southern tip, there's pretty much beaches all the way down there. So the other side's Coquina Beach. There's lots of parking. You can see I'm right here on this east side's Bradenton Beach. It's right by this pier that I was just at. There are lots of beaches down here and lots of parking. Over here on this east side, there's Coquina Bay Walk. Let's go check it out. Alright, this one has a lot of vegetation. walking way out to this key. So there's a fish hatchery, red drum, mullet, snook, and sheephead. I think that red drum is something my cousins like to fish for, and I watched them catch it a couple of years ago. I hear they're pretty tasty. So this path goes on a ways, kind of splits off. Go this way. So that path meets back up over here. The one thing I noticed that is it's really quiet over here. So if you want to go for a really peaceful, quiet walk, this little place is it's so different from the rest of the island because it's all this vegetation. There's little places to sit and walk, you know, take a picnic or do whatever. But if you want to take a walk and have some peace and quiet, this is the area. It's so cool. It's so different than the rest of the island. Oh, look at that up there. Oh, I bet that's cool. Go check it out. There's something rustling around in the bushes here. I wonder if they're birds or lizards, but there's a bridge here. I'm gonna go check that out. This little bridge goes down somewhere. Look how the trees grow over and cross over each other. So apparently this is a salt flat, so I'm guessing that's why it's so quiet, full of vegetation. But it's just like it's almost like a wilderness area over here. It is so quiet and secluded. I've been walking for a while. Has this path. I'm guessing I'm gonna hit the water. Oh, I can see the water out there. So we're gonna see the ocean here soon, or the bay. Get you guys on it. So there's a pier here, some fishing. Lots of fish caught today?
Yeah, there's a few of them.
All right. So I think we found the secret fishing spots on the island. This looks like there's lots of different paths. They probably go to different piers and things like that. There's a couple out there fishing, and they said they caught some fish today. So I highly recommend coming down here to this area. It is secluded, and you feel like you are a million miles away from everything. It's so cool. Okay, so I know I showed you the Tortuga like picnic area, but I think this is the spot, man. This is where you go to have a picnic. So that's all the salt flats, and you can see the Eastern Bay over there, and this is probably maybe the best view on the entire island. So has a little path that comes up here. You can see there's the southernmost bridge over there, and there's that boat ramp that I was at just a little while ago with the pelicans. I came over and I kind of parked over there somewhere and walked in here, and man, cannot beat that spot. Got to get some sandwiches, and gotta at least come and get a snack here or something. This is the spot. So Lefis Key, that's where you go. Go down there. There's those piers and that picnic area up on top. This is a must-see on the island here, down on the southern east side. There's a boat ramp. It's a little farther north on the east side. How's it going? Like cutting up some fish over here. What kind of fish we catch today?
Sheephead.
Sheephead. Oh yeah. The birds love it. The reason I stopped here is I saw their boat sunk. Oh no, you don't want to have your boat like that. I saw a yacht on the other side, but I spotted that one. There's a lot of boats where people are living in them, and a couple of them have sunk. All right, we're gonna check out this restaurant, the Beach House. Check out my parking job. So, advantages to having golf cart. Boom, it's right inside the line. Place is a pretty cool building. I like it. Thank you. All right, I just finished eating at that restaurant, and I was eating right there, and I was watching the sunset. I had the lobster ravioli. It was amazing, but they also have an Anna Maria scampi, which is like a shrimp dish, and that looked pretty interesting. But I went with the lobster ravioli. It was fantastic. But I think that is a must place to eat. Of all the places I've seen, especially beachside, this is the one to go to. I wanted to point out that I have my Anna Maria Island t-shirt on, and I got it at the Walmart on the land side over there. It was $8. So the golf cart guy said that was a great deal. If you get over here and buy a t-shirt, it's like $40. If you get at Walmart, just on the other side of the road there, $8.